And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make the... It was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things like that. Yeah.
So are you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2, season 2.
I just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube.
The Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Oh, Lord.
Every single time new Jeffrey Epstein documents drop, the same thing happens. Social media explodes. Screenshots flood timelines. And suddenly, celebrity names start trending that nobody expected to see connected to the Epstein scandal. And 2 names that shocked fans the most, Michael Jackson and Chris Tucker. Now let's be very clear from the very beginning. Nothing in this video is stating facts. There are no accusations of crimes. This is alleged speculation, internet discussion, and analysis of publicly released court documents, flight logs, and name references. But still, people are asking the same uncomfortable question. Why do Michael Jackson and Chris Tucker's names appear anywhere near the Epstein conversation? Especially since there were serious allegations against Michael Jackson with underage boys back in the day, and even darker. Why do people believe 50 Cent may know more than he's letting on? Despite what TikTok and Twitter say, there is no single official Epstein list. What actually exists are court-released documents, sealed files partially unsealed, testimony transcripts, address books, contact logs, and third-party mentions. And this is where things get dangerous because a name appearing does not equal wrongdoing. A name could appear because someone was mentioned by another person. Someone attended the same public event. Someone was part of elite celebrity circles. Someone was name dropped for clout. But the internet doesn't care about context. Once a name shows up near Epstein, that person becomes a headline. Guilty by association. Michael Jackson is one of the most controversial and misunderstood figures in modern history. Supporters say he was exploited, he was targeted and destroyed by fame. Critics argue his past accusations permanently cloud his legacy. So when people online noticed Michael Jackson's name being referenced in Epstein-related discussions, the reaction was instant chaos. Here's what is allegedly being speculated. Some Epstein-related documents and conversations reference Michael Jackson as someone Epstein was aware of socially or professionally, not someone confirmed to have interacted with him. No confirmed meetings, no confirmed flights on Epstein's plane, no confirmed visits to Epstein properties. But Epstein was notorious for name-dropping celebrities to elevate his own status. Allegedly, which means a name appearing could reflect Epstein talking about someone, Epstein trying to imply proximity to power, or Epstein exaggerating his connections. And Epstein allegedly did this often. Here's something many people don't want to talk about. In elite circles, names are currency. Being able to say, I know him, I met her, I have access to them. That opens doors, and Epstein allegedly used this tactic to impress financiers, intimidate people, gain legitimacy, which means attaching himself to global icons like Michael Jackson would have been extremely valuable. But that does not mean Michael Jackson had any relationship with Epstein, yet the internet treats implication like proof. Michael Jackson is no longer alive. That means he cannot clarify, explain, or deny why he is pictured with Epstein and what it all means. It could be totally innocent. And that makes his name dangerously easy to exploit in speculation cycles. Every Epstein headline pulls his legacy back into controversy, whether it's fair or not. Now, let's talk about Chris Tucker. This one stunned people. Chris Tucker is known for his comedy, action films, and faith-based lifestyle changes later in life and keeping a relatively low profile. Was there something more sinister to the faith lifestyle change? And why is his name being discussed? According to internet speculation, Chris Tucker's name appears in Epstein-adjacent discussions due to social overlap, not allegations. Here's the key connection that keeps coming up. Chris Tucker was extremely close to Michael Jackson. Again, this does raise eyebrows, especially with the Epstein connection. Was there some secret fraternity they were all a part of? Cat Williams does drop some jewels about Chris Tucker. Was he warning us, and did 50 Cent get access to some videos or information like he did on Diddy? They traveled together, attended charity events together, and appeared publicly together worldwide. So when people see Michael Jackson mentioned, Epstein documents released, Chris Tucker's name referenced. They connect dots and sometimes recklessly. Again, no accusations, no evidence of wrongdoing, no criminal claims. But guilt by association thrives online. One critical detail often overlooked, Epstein didn't need real relationships. He needed the illusion of access and being able to say, I know them, I've met them, they're in my circle. That illusion protected him. And once his records surfaced, everyone within a certain orbit got dragged into suspicion, guilty or not. Now let's talk about the wild card. 50 Cent. What does 50 have to do with all of this? 50 Cent has been on a very specific rampage lately, exposing industry hypocrisy, producing documentaries, calling out silence, mocking protected elites, and fans believe, allegedly, that 50 knows stories the public has never heard, but about how the industry protects some names while sacrificing others. And here's where it gets even darker. 50 Cent doesn't accuse people outright. He doesn't need to. He lets the old footage speak for itself. And lately, fans think he's pointing towards something much bigger than individual celebrities. According to long-standing rumors and investigative reporting, Epstein was not powerful alone. He was protected by the elites, lawyers, financial institutions, and his political connections. So for a long time, the media stayed silent until now. When Epstein fell, the damage control began, and that's when confusion became useful. When too many names are thrown into the conversation, the public argues endlessly. Focus shifts away from evidence. Accountability gets diluted. That's why old celebrities trend. Deceased figures resurface. Peripheral names dominate discourse. While living, powerful individuals stay quiet. Now here's the uncomfortable theory circulating online. Michael Jackson's name already carries controversy. So attaching Epstein's speculation to him created just the right chaos and controversy to get the old rumors going again. Meanwhile, people who could actually testify stay out of headlines. Again, speculation only. But it's a theory many believe explains why his name keeps resurfacing. Chris Tucker has not addressed the rumors. And in today's culture, silence is often misinterpreted as guilt. But many fans argue he left Hollywood excess years ago, changed his lifestyle, and distanced himself from industry toxicity. That has many believing he knew more or was a part of something dark. If 50 Cent exposes anything, allegedly, it may not be crimes. It may be who the industry protects and how certain people are sacrificed, and why Epstein's shadow keeps being used as a weapon. This story isn't about proving guilt. It's about questioning how stories are framed, because in the Epstein aftermath, speculation destroys reputations while some folks are silenced to benefit the elite. So the real question isn't, why are these names appearing now? The real question is, who benefits when they do? If you want a part 3 breaking down other celebrity names fans believe are being protected, comment below. And if you believe Hollywood still hasn't told the full truth about Epstein, subscribe. It's because this story is far from over. Please subscribe to Celebrity ScandaLust for the stories they try to bury.